Hi, thanks for coming. Today I'm going to show you how to grow grass. We're going to use wheat because most people use wheat, whether they're going to chew it, which a few people do, juice it, which most people do, feed it to their cat, which a lot of people do, or their dog in some cases, squirrels. Well, if you have a pet squirrel, I'm sure they'd be happy with it. Guinea pigs love it. Turtles love it. There's a lot of things that love it. It's great nutritional grass. Any grass will grow the same way. Typically, you can grow grass out of barley, whole or usually hullless will work, oats, spelt once in a blue moon, and triticale more often than not. Kamut has never proven to be a good grass candidate. Wheat is the one we're going to concentrate on because it's what 98% of humanity wants. It's an incredible elixir when juiced.
I'll be showing you how to sprout the wheat in an Easy Sprout. We only need 3 pieces to sprout grains in the Easy Sprout: the solid base, the growing vessel, and the domed lid. When we get to growing our grass, we'll be using a 5-inch square tray for this video, so start with 1/4 cup of wheat. Transfer the seed to your Easy Sprout's growing vessel and run some water through to wash off any dust that might be on the seed. Then insert it into the solid base and add water to soak. Put in 2 to 3 times as much cool water. Move the growing vessel around a little bit so that the seeds all end up getting equal contact to the water. 12 hours later, remove the growing vessel, pour off the soak water, use it on plants if you can or something, and then rinse the seed. Use the spray nozzle from your sink or use the faucet itself. In any case, wash the seeds off and drain them thoroughly, as you've seen in so many of our videos. Wheat is a fairly large seed, so it's easy to drain, relatively speaking. Use centrifugal force to your advantage. Be thorough. Insert the growing vessel back into the solid base in the elevated position and place the domed lid on top. 12 hours later. Now that our wheat is sprouted and ready to plant, we just need a medium on which to plant it. A medium is something that will hold water so that the seeds planted atop it have something to draw upon as they grow into plants. The thicker the medium, the less you have to water it. But this is no big deal. No big deal at all. There's so little time involved in this, you will not believe it.
Today we are going to use Baby Blanket. Baby Blanket is this nice thin little pad that holds an amazing amount of water. So we are going to use it in conjunction with our dandy little tray. Frankly, you can put this Baby Blanket on a plate as well. The tray makes it slightly more manageable, as you will see in the forthcoming video.
So we pour water onto it, let it soak up its fill, wring it out a little, repeat, wring it out a little, repeat. It's kind of like a sponge, just get it nice and saturated. I repeat this about 4 or 5 times until I'm satisfied. To plant your grass, all that you need to do is spread your sprouted grain on top of your thoroughly moistened medium. Even it out with the spray nozzle from your sink, then cover your seeds with another tray. I put the cover tray like this, but you can do it the other way too. We're going to flip it around in any case, in a day or so. 24 hours later, spray your grains again, giving them plenty of water. No need to drain thoroughly. You can even leave a little water behind. Your medium will absorb it in the next 24 hours, which will give your sprouts something to drink in the meantime. Put your cover tray back on top. 24 hours later, your sprouts are already growing grass. Give them a nice drink of water. Once again, you can leave a little behind, as they will absorb a lot from the medium in the next 24 hours. We're still going to keep the grass covered, but at this point, we'll put the lid on in the domed fashion. 24 hours later, remove the cover and marvel. Look at that grass. Give it a nice thorough drink, leave a little water behind. We're going to cover the tray yet again to get our grass to grow even taller before we give it sunlight. 24 hours later, your grass has grown about an inch in the past day. Water it well. The grass has also grown an incredible root system. We don't even require the tray any longer, but we keep using it to retain moisture and to hold the cover tray for one more day. Once again, leave a little water in your plate or drip tray. 24 hours later, at this point your grass has actually pushed the cover tray up. We won't be using that anymore. Water your grass well, as it is drinking it up at an amazing rate. Be gentle so as not to knock the blades of grass around too much. Whether you stick with the tray or move to a plate, leave some water behind for your rapidly growing grass to drink up. It will green up quite nicely with very little light, but bear in mind that the hotter the spot you put the grass in, the faster the water will evaporate. 24 hours later, it's time to water your thirsty grass once again. Watering from the side is a good option to keep from knocking the blades of grass around too much. Because of the remarkable root mass on this grass, the water will not drain out the bottom of the tray, so tip the tray to drain some of the water out. As always, leave a little bit of water behind, and return your grass to its location for further photosynthesis. 24 hours later, there's nothing remaining to do but to marvel at what a seed can accomplish in 9 short days, from its dormant state to grass several inches tall. You can juice this now. Chew it if you don't have a juicer. If you find you like that, you're good to go. If not, get a juicer, a masticating juicer. We Sproutpeople have several to choose from. If you grew your grass for an animal, set it down where they can get at it and water it daily. It can thrive for a week or so. After that, you'll have to plant another crop. Or start one now so that there's a fresh crop ready when this crop is done. If you're growing a bigger crop, just look up our wheatgrass page to determine how much seed to start with. Alternately, you can spread seed out evenly on the bottom of the tray you are going to grow in. That's the perfect amount of seed to soak. If you are growing in a hot and humid location, start with less seed. Grass is prone to fungal growth when humidity is high. The fungus is not dangerous, but it is unattractive. If you have fewer blades of grass, there'll be greater air circulation, so fungus will be minimized or eliminated altogether. Lastly, you can continue to grow your grass for several more days, but if you are trying to get to the point where the blades split in two, start with a thick medium like soil, a soilless mix or vermiculite, and supplement with a fertilizer like liquid kelp when watering. Like we always say, taste your crop at every rinse and see where you like it best. That's the perfect amount to grow it.
I hope you enjoyed this video. Growing grass is easy. You can do it. Just believe me, this is easy stuff. Everybody has a green thumb when it comes to sprouting and growing all the stuff that we sell. It's a piece of cake. Just follow the directions and you will not go wrong. Start with good seed, of course. Happy sprouting.